when I've been listening in conversations, because women in the world are underrepresented in important moments in society. So when we read about historical events that have shaped the world, the narrative of women is underrepresented. So in an effort to address that imbalance, often the feminist critique, and I'm using that in an academic sense, does so in a diminishing way to men. It's maybe well-deserved, but it becomes quite difficult, right, for us men then to want to be part of that conversation or to know how to be part of that conversation. What I found refreshing is whilst you are celebrating women leaders in the book from the various matriarchs of the Serobe and their ilk, you weren't doing so in a diminishing way to the patriarchs, to the men in the family. Help me to understand what choices you were making and why you chose that particular path.
I don't want feminists to kill me. But I think excluding men from the conversations, we get less. We get less and less. It's very interesting to see how powerful the women in the rural areas at the end, when you finally look at the conclusion, you find them more powerful than the urban women. They look docile, they look having abdicated and stuff like that. When you actually find that actually they've got all the powers in their hands. So we express this assertive thing, and as you say, we kind of like irritating the system too much. Most of the times there's nothing to irritate, because even those men who want to support us, we reject them in that system. Now, yes, we are over 50% in the world population. That is a fact, but it is also a fact that for now the resources are on the male side. And there's a balancing act here that says, fight the right wars. Don't kick every man that you find in the house. That must just be the one who wants to support you. All my mentors have been men. Jacob Marie, Wiseman Gotlo. I'm sitting here and I'm saying, if I had rejected that help, while at the time there was not enough women to help me navigate these things, I would have lost out. So there's a balancing act one is looking for in terms of our strong views about carry the girls, carry the women, but also don't leave the boys behind. So you can't, there's something there that we need to balance and do the right thing. Most important, not every man must think is your husband and climb all over you. Please remind him as soon as he does that. But that particular man, not every man in the room, because most of them, they want to support you. So for me, I have a kind thing about, that is why even the things I'm saying, can you just let go of some of these fights? What's wrong with cooking for him? Why are we on and on about this? You were going to cook for yourself anyway. You're just cooking for two people now. Why is this a struggle? Why is it a tension to such an extent, right? Hopefully while you're cooking though, Maurice, he does serve you some glass of wine. Yeah, let's have some.
We all have a role to play.
Something, everyone has got a role to play. Let's do that, but Yeah, we fight in the small battles and we leave no energy for the big battles. And in fact, one of those things about the mothers-in-laws is that I find we're fighting a wrong woman. And this woman is never going to be your husband's wife. She has no design on that. The women that you must fight are outside. They are the ones. And you may just need her maybe to fight that battle for you. So somewhere there's an ally here that we fight even before what she's on about. So I think back to men, I just think that we have bigger battles to fight with men, and let's concentrate on those. And not everything has to be a battleground, and some things you can just let go.